Hi, I'm Frank. Welcome to Australian Pro Poker. Each week we bring you the final table from a local venue featuring local players. Now this week we're back for the second half of the final table from RSL Club down at Surfers Paradise. And as you can see, I'm still here trying to make my way to final table. So enough of that, let's get on with it and see who actually made it. You know, one of the best parts about my job is I get to meet so many interesting people. I'd like you to meet Alan. Alan, how are you? Welcome to Australian Pro Poker.
Not too bad.
First off, we'll talk about poker, but that's not what this is about. But first we'll talk about poker. How long have you been playing?
About 20 years on and off.
My God. And so you live on the Gold Coast?
At the moment I do.
And you just play this local venue or you travel around to a few?
Just this one. It's a nice venue. It's a nice family venue. Everybody's comfortable and it's good to come back time over time, and when I go away for work and come back, it's good to sit here and people remember you.
Well, that's why I want to talk to you, Alan. I want to talk to you about your work. Now, will I tell them or are you going to tell them?
You can tell them.
Circus performer. How cool is that?
Hey.
Tell me what you do in the circus.
Originally from the circus, but now I'm freelance. I do trapeze, acrobats, stilt walking, juggling, magic.
That is really cool, but now I'm a bit sus on the magic. The magic's not card tricks, is it?
No.
All right.
Can't do the card tricks. I like to come here, sort of relax, unwind, so no card tricks at the tables.
So what are you're travelling around the country working, or do you work here on the Gold Coast? We've got Movie World up the road and places like that.
I have worked there on and off. At the moment, I'm basically with my friends and family. I'm international. So if there's a job over in, say, Tokyo or London, I will fly out and do that and then come back to the Gold Coast where basically I'm a local at the moment.
How cool is that? Travelling around the world, working in a circus. So the obvious question is, when you're overseas, do you ever get into card games?
I do. Some of the card games I can't understand because of the language barrier. But then when I've got a chance and I'm out there and I've got a day off, I'll go out and look for a poker game. But as soon as I come back here, I love it here. Hey, this is home.
Where is the best place in the world you've ever played poker? Boy, I've stumped him there.
Yeah.
Because we're not talking about casinos or those sorts of venues. I just mean in general, getting out and around.
In general, without paying money, going to casinos and having a family venue, I would say, and most people won't recognise this, but I was out in Warwick recently.
Yeah?
Nice venue. But put their venue to this venue, and I'm going to say this is number one.
You like it here?
This is where I'm comfortable.
Well, it's in the heart of the Gold Coast. The beach is 100 yards that way. Cavill Avenue is straight out the front here. And we're standing here in the middle of the RSL Club and we're talking to you about cards and him travelling overseas. But right behind the cameraman is the Bathurst race running, and I'm trying to remember to look at the camera and not the screen.
Hang on, I'll just pop out of it. Oh, yeah, we're going good.
Alan, thank you very much for talking to everybody. I'm hoping we'll see you on the final table later.
I'm hoping to. I'm still in there and hoping I'm in there with a chance, but there's a couple of good other players who are locals around either side of me, but we'll see how we go, eh?
Marvellous. All the best of luck to you.
Cheers.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you.
All right, let's keep going. And another likely victim for me to talk to is Trevor. How are you, Trevor? Welcome to Australian Pro Poker.
How are you?
Now, buddy, I see you on so many tables from the Gold Coast, Ipswich, Sunnybank. Geez, you follow this poker around, don't you?
Yeah, I like the game of poker. I've only been playing for about 3 years, but I like it that much. I got it tattooed on my leg even before I started playing.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'm not really sure where I wasn't expecting him to pull up his shorts and show me his leg. That. Yeah, but okay, we'll move on from that. Trevor, cards, we talk about cards all the time, but I want to talk to you about a couple of other things. You've been in a few movies.
Yeah, I've been in a few movies.
Give us a couple of names.
I was in the Terra Nova and...
Terra Nova, the science fiction series?
Yeah, I was one of
that was really good.
I was one of the soldiers in that, and the one I was just in, I've got a mind blank at the moment.
Well, we'll come back to it. It's no big drama.
Yep.
The other thing you're into, I should say what you used to do was Muay Thai boxing.
Yeah, Muay Thai boxing, yep.
Muay Thai boxing.
Yeah.
Now, you're pretty good at that because you've got a couple of titles for that, haven't you?
Yeah, been doing it for a while. Started fighting when I was 18 and I'm 40 this year, and I just retired this year.
Wow. And just here in Australia, you fought overseas?
No, I fought in Thailand, and mainly every state of Australia except for Adelaide.
like I said, this is a great show. We get to meet so many interesting people who do so many interesting things that I'll never get to do. The training for that must be phenomenal. I mean, I've seen it on television, that sort of thing, but the training for it must be phenomenal.
Yeah, it was phenomenal. Like, you have to watch what you eat and how much sleep you have. And
so now you've retired from that and you've taken up playing cards.
Yeah.
How much training do you do for cards?
More training for cards now. If I'm not playing it live, I'm playing it on my phone. It's
now,
bad.
have you been enjoying? I noticed that a while ago I saw you. You were one of the people who won in the teams event.
Yes.
What do you think of our teams event idea? Has it been a good thing?
Yeah, it's a good thing. Like, it's good because you've got like a solid team, and you got to not just play by yourself. You got to look after your team as well to get to the most points. So yeah, no, it's a good concept.
And the reason I brought that up because I know he was part of the winning team that picked up $5,000.
Yes, I was. Yeah, it was a good day that day. It was a long day, but it was a good day.
So today, strategy. You going to make final table?
Oh, I'm out. I just got out. Yeah.
Well, that was a waste of time, that question, wasn't it? Look, Trevor, thanks very much for talking to me, buddy.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again at Australian Pro Poker.
For sure.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
All right, back to final table. All right, viewers, of course, it's that time where I introduce my co-host. Carly, how are you?
Frank, I'm excited to see the second part of this final table.
And, of course, Deb is here again with us. How are you, Deb?
Good, thanks, Frank. And it is going to be a really good final, this one, Carly.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
All right, well, let's catch up on where we were, ladies.
Okay, and so first out, we had Frank. And Frank was eliminated in 9th spot.
And here we go. He doesn't mind. He's going off. They're all shaking his hand. He's had a good day.
Yeah, and out in 8th spot was Tom with his pocket threes. Unfortunately, they didn't come out.
Yeah, that was bad luck. And he's going off, but he had a nice interview earlier today.
Yeah, and so our next unlucky person was Con.
Now, Con was our bounty and missed out on the extra $1,000 that
That's
he
right,
would have got.
unlucky for Con, but he's still going away with a big smile.
Yeah. And the next out was our chip leader who came to the final table, but Ben got taken out with his ace king.
Yeah, he ran into a set of queens. Unlucky for Ben.
And off he goes.
All right, so we have 5 people remaining. Deb, what are your thoughts? Who's going to win this?
Well, it's a bit hard to tell, Carly. Like, you got to look at Tim's chip stack, and then you got Alex's chip right up again. You know, it's a bit hard to tell who might win this final table.
And Dale's been playing some good poker as well.
Yeah, and Matt. So now we've got here, Tim's got Queen 10, and he has...
Called.
Yep.
And so, guys, blinds are still 30,000, 60,000 at the moment.
Yep.
So we've got Dale who folded his Queen 9 off suit.
Yep, and Chad folds his 8-3, of course.
And we're around to Matt with 5-4 off suit in the small blinds. It's 30,000 for him to call, and he's called.
Yep, and we're going to see a flop. Alex is going to check, I assume.
Yeah,
Yep.
he's checked big blind with King 5 off suit. All right, so let's see a flop, Deb.
Yeah. Still can't get over how friendly these guys have been today, Carly.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
Wow, so Tim's got 2 pair, and Alex has got an open-ended straight draw.
Yeah, and what's Alex going to do? Matt's checked. Alex has made a bet of 240k.
Tim's not going to walk away from this, or does he think, hey, does Tim have ace-king? Oh, sorry, does Alex have ace-king? Does he believe in his 2 pair?
But Alex has got...
Tim's gone all in.
Wow. He's got all in for 3 mil.
Matt's quickly folded.
Yeah,
so this is Alex's tournament life on the line.
It sure is. What's he going to do here, Carly?
What would you do in this position, Deb?
Look, again, Carly, I'm a pretty tight player. I'd probably fold here. I wouldn't risk it all, knowing full well that I'm still chasing, but, you know, that's me.
There's 4 aces still in the deck and 3 nines.
Yeah.
So that's his out. So, what in this position, you're close to the money. Do you risk it on, what are the chances of catching an ace or a 9?
That's right.
Well, the computer's saying he's got 30% chance of winning here, Deb.
Yeah.
Do you like those odds?
I don't like those odds, but, Alex doesn't know that that's all the odds he's got, and unfortunately he's just got to go with what his gut's telling him, and he's counting up his chips, weighing up how much he's going to be in for.
But he's also thinking, well, does he have?
He's folding, Carly.
Oh, so he has folded. Yeah, okay. So what he's done there is he's realised that his tournament life is not worth risking on an ace or a 9.
That's right, and he's not ready to go home yet, Carly.
No, and that's fair enough, Deb.
Yep.
Long day.
Yep.
You know, you want to make the catch. You want to get a trophy.
Okay, welcome back, viewers. And Dale has got Jack 6. I'm assuming he'll fold these 2 cards.
Dale's either getting really good cards or not great cards at all, isn't he?
Yeah, but
no
he's
in between.
very patient. But Chad's
is.
folded. He's 9-5.
Oh, Matt's woken up with big slick offsuit.
Yeah, look, Matt's hit some nice hands today, but he's played them well too. He's a good little player.
I agree, Deb. I agree.
But his
Quite a
mum
solid
used to
play.
be a tournament director, Carly, and I'm guessing she's taught him well.
Oh, nice one. I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah.
Right, so he's actually raised here. What's he raised to? Well, the computer... Yep, so he's raised to 280,000.
Now, Alex has got 6-5 suited, but it's going to cost him 250k to call.
What's he doing here? It looks like he's he's going to fold here, and we're around to the big blind. So 220,000 to call.
Look
Oh,
what Tim's got. Wow.
King Queen suited.
Yeah, that's great. And he's called, so we're seeing a flop.
So 10-6-3.
Not a good flop for either of them, but Matt has still got the ace kicker, which gives him the lead at the moment.
Yep, so for Tim to win, he has to hit a queen.
Yep, that's exactly right, Carly.
So there's 3 queens left in the deck.
Oh, he raised. Oh, Matt went all in.
And,
Obviously, Tim called him.
Tim called. Interesting there. So Matt is at risk here.
He is.
Needs to hit. Well, no, he needs to. As long as Tim doesn't hit a queen, Matt will win.
Yeah, that's right.
So let's see here. What's going to happen? What's the next card going to be, Deb?
I don't know, Carly. It's
You
hard
don't want to call it?
No,
You don't
I
wanna
certainly
call it?
don't.
Oh,
it's a
9.
9.
That doesn't help Matt at all. Matt, to stay alive, needs to dodge a queen, which he has. So Matt has doubled up here.
Oh, good on him.
Tim, really, he's still got a massive chip stack.
Yeah.
Deb, did that even hurt him?
No, it didn't even dent his chip stack.
No.
Carly.
So Matt's going to be stacking his chips now. Nice double up for Matt.
Yeah,
And so we'll see another hand being dealt very shortly.
that's right. You'd like to wonder what goes through the head sometimes, Carly.
Well, you and I both played a bit of poker, Deb.
Yeah, but generally these guys tend to sometimes overthink things a little bit.
It's true. So Matt's folded his 6-5 offsuit. Our blinds are now 50-100.
Yeah.
Viewers, so just so you're aware of that.
Alex has got A7 and calls.
Yep. Dale has got King 7 suited, and he has called the 50,000, and it's up to Chad in big blind with King 9.
And Chad has gone all in over the top with another 30k.
300,000.
Yeah.
So it's 200,000 for both of them to call. So Alex has called with his Ace-7, and we're up to Dale with King 7 suited. What's Dale going to do here?
Well, Dale's got 850. Is he going to risk 200 of that to call this hand?
He's also got to realise that Alex has an extra 300 behind him.
Yeah.
So this hand could actually cost him 500. So he's folded there.
Yeah, he's made a good fold.
Yeah, because you know what's going to be on the flop. It would have been a shove as well. So,
Right.
All right. So we've got Chad at risk here.
So Chad has King 9 and Alex has 8-7.
All right. So
Ace-7.
let's see a flop, Deb.
Yeah, here we go.
All right. So 10, 6, 8.
Wow, look at that.
So 2.
And the ace holes.
Yep, so unfortunately Chad is out. Nice sportsmanship. They shake his hand and he's going to walk over to Frank, and we'll just quickly do the leaderboard. Tim's
Yep.
got 3 mil, Matt's got 1.3 mil, Alex has got 1 mil, and Dale the short stack with 850,000.
Well, we've just lost Chad off final table, and if I can interrupt his pie, Chad, what happened, buddy?
Mate, I had my mind on the dog's eye.
And that's what Mrs. Mac Pie. Sponsorship, Mrs. Mac Pie.
Mate, I was short stacked and big blind, King 9. You know, they're not bad cards, so
Yeah.
thought I had to make a move, and yeah, unfortunately I didn't hit.
Well, you were down to what, 600,000, so
300.
300,000. Wow, you got to go on that, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm big blind.
Yeah.
I think so.
Have you enjoyed the day?
Mate, yeah, it's been a great day. Yeah,
You going to come back and play with us again?
Absolutely, every original.
All right, Chad, thank you very much
mate.
for coming on
Cheers.
Australian Pro Poker, and go and enjoy that pie.
You beauty.
And we're going back to final table.
Well, Deb, it looked like he was enjoying that pie.
Yeah, Carly, I'm assuming he was fairly hungry by this time of the night, honestly. None of us are really eating much all day. We've been so busy. But here the boys go again. And Tim has got 10-9 suited.
Suited connectors, I really like 10-9, Deb.
Yeah, lots of people play these. Another favourite hand I know a lot of people plays Jack 10.
Yeah, that's true. So Tim has raised to 200,000. Dale has gotten out of there really quickly. Matt has folded his Jack 2 suited, and we're around to Alex with Ace 10 offsuit. 100,000 for him to call, and he called.
Oh, King 7 and a 9. So Tim hits his 9.
So Tim is out in front at the moment with an 83% chance of winning here, Deb.
Yeah.
And Alex will have to hit an ace. There are 3 aces left in the deck.
Yeah, but Alex has only got 17% chance of winning.
Yep.
So he checks.
Yep, and so it's Tim checked too.
Yeah, another 7.
All right, so Tim now has 7s and 9s.
And Alex checks.
All right, and Tim's got to take a stab here, doesn't he? Or does he not think he's got the best hand here? Interesting.
Or is he just being a gentleman, as some of them do? No, he's making a bet.
Got 300,000 there, Deb.
Yeah, it looks like it, Carly. Those are 100,000 chips. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. All right. So Alex can't
calls.
call that. He can't call that. He hasn't got anything. So I mean, yeah. All right. So that's good. And Tim takes down another win, so increasing his stack again.
And Carly, do you know the Jackson family have all been on our final table? Kenny Jackson, the dad, was on one of the early ones, and so was his older brother. So.
Oh wow! Look at that. So poker's in the blood.
Yeah, certainly is. And Dale's got Kenny Jackson's hand, King Jack, and he calls.
Yeah, so he calls the 100k. We've got Matt, who's got 8-6, and he's folded.
And Alex, K9.
K9 suited, it's small blind, 50,000 a call. He's going to call that, isn't he?
Yeah.
And Tim checks his 3-2.
A 3, a 5, and a king. Wow, now this is interesting because Alex has got a king and Dale's got a king.
And Tim's hit a 3. So they've all got a piece of this flop.
That's right.
So it's a rainbow flop. So, interesting here. Interesting.
Dale. Dale has bet.
Yeah, so that's 300,000, I think.
Yep,
Yeah,
you're right.
it surely is. Alex is going to call this, I'm assuming. Wouldn't you, Deb, with your...
Yeah. Oh, he's gone all in.
Gone all in over the top. Interesting.
Yeah.
700,000.
Wow.
So Tim's going to get out of here pretty quickly, and this leaves Dale. If he was to make this call, it leaves him with 50,000.
And he has called Carly.
He has called, of course. You're going
Yeah.
to call in that position, aren't you?
So
Top pair.
this could be it for Alex.
So he needs to snag a 9, doesn't he?
Now, interesting enough, Carly was just talking about his dad's hand, K-Jack, King Jack. Now, is King Jack going to take Alex out of this tournament?
Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it?
Oh, it might be hard for Alex to take this if he does get knocked out in his dad's hand, I tell you. Bit of rivalry between these family members.
Well, there's no family or friends on the poker table, Deb.
That's what they say.
That's what I trust in.
Ooh,
Or
ace.
Ace doesn't help.
Oh, no.
Unlucky. So Alex has been eliminated in 4th.
Yeah.
And Alex is out in 4th. Unlucky Alex, but a good sportsman. Yep, shaking everyone's hand. Okay, the leaderboard. Tim, 3.1. Dale, 1.8. And Matt, 1.3.
Well, we've just lost another one. We've lost Alex. Alex, what happened there, buddy?
Just got out kicked, beat by,
King Jack versus
Just done.
King 9 made it hard?
Yeah, no, it did. It's normally my favourite hand that he beat me with, so.
Oh, that mate. Everybody's favourite hand.
KJ.
King Jack. Yeah.
Oh, it's
yeah.
my old man. He's won the Nationals, and
Are you Kenny's son?
I am Kenny's son.
Oh, see, I learn something new every day. Now, you made it to final table today,
Yep.
which was outstanding, and I haven't done this with the other players on camera, but I will for this one. Everybody who made final table picked up $50 just for making final table.
Beauty. What a beauty.
Well, hey, that pays for your drinks for the day.
Oh, nearly.
So, will we see you back at Australian Pro Poker?
Oh, yeah, you probably will.
Thank you very much. We'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
All right, back to final table. We're getting down to the pointy end.
Otherwise, they go to the tournament, told them, and they just keep playing. Okay, player 5 has folded. Player 9, 50 to call. Okay, player 9 has bet 200 on top of his 50, so it's 250 in total. Just have to explain. So player 5, and you're folding your hand. Okay, player 5 has folded.
Just because you were just talking about butter, so is it 6-2 or 6-3?
6-3.
I thought butter was 6-2.
Is it?
Yeah.
It could be 6-2. And we are back, Carly.
We surely are, with just the final 3, Deb.
Yeah, it's been a long day for these guys, Carly. I would not like to be sitting in their seats.
No, well, they're into the night actually, Deb, now. It's
That's
no longer
right.
daytime.
Yep, and Tim falls his Jack 4.
Round to Dale with Ace Queen offsuit. Now he's gonna do something here.
Yeah, now he's small blind, so he's only got 50k to call. So it'd be well worth him calling this.
Oh, he's gonna raise this, I'd say. Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. He's
only called.
He's just called. Interesting. All right. And
No, he must have
must have
raised.
raised. Sorry.
Because Matt folds. Matt
Yeah.
shows his cards in folds and has a bit of a grin. Matt had 6-3, was that right, Carly?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Deb. All right, so we'll have another hand then, shall we? See if we can see a flop this time.
Well, these boys are at the point where they're into the money, so they're really going to play tight because they want to get as far as they can.
Well, there is a big difference between third and first, and especially, Deb, the size of the trophy.
That's right. That's right, Carly.
And that's size is where it matters with the trophies.
Oh, and the bragging rights. The bragging rights, Carly, with these guys, it's just out there.
I agree. And to be the regional champion, that's exciting, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is. Now, Matt folds his Jack 5.
Yeah.
Tim, 4-7. That's not really good. He calls, though.
It's only 50,000 for him to call. And Dale's got Jack 4. King 4.
And he checks. And he hits his king, Carly.
He hits his king, he surely does. So he's in front. So Tim's first to act. And then Dale's put a bet out there.
Tim bet, actually,
sorry,
and
and
Dale
Dale called.
Wow. What's Tim betting
Tim's
on?
trying to be a bit aggressive here, maybe. He's just putting a feeler bet out. Now he's checked to Dale. Now Dale's going to actually put a bet out.
Yep.
300, 400,000 maybe. And Tim has folded. Yeah. Tim has folded because he really had nothing there.
No.
He just wanted to see what was going on.
That's right. So Dale takes more chips. So Dale is really building his stack up there nicely, Carly.
Yeah, it's fantastic, isn't it, Deb?
Now, we've had to take the pink chips off, Carly, because it was just too many chips for the players to realise how much they got. So we're down to 2 colours, which are the blue, which are the 50s, and the whites are the 100,000.
Okay, excellent. Well, that's what you want. You want a big stack of the 100,000s, don't you?
Definitely, Carly.
Okay, so Dale's got Jack 7, 50,000 to call, and he calls around
And Matt
to...
checks his big blind.
Yep, so 8-5. So we've got King, 7,
Ooh.
Ace.
So Dale hits his 7, but he's checking.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know what Matt has. Matt's
That's
going to
right.
have another free card.
Oh, 5.
He's now hit so they've both got a piece of that.
Yeah, but not much for peace. I think Dale's, he's going to do a feeler bet out here,
Yeah.
and Matt's going to
Matt's
call.
going to call with his 5. And we'll see the next card. We'll see the river and see what happens here.
King.
So Dale now has kings and 7s,
Yep.
and Matt has kings and 5s.
And Dale makes another small bet. And Matt has called
Matt
it.
calls, and he'll see Dale's cards and go, yep,
Yep, he shows his 5.
5, yep. And so Dale does win that, increasing his stack again.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's got a smile on his face. The 2 young lads are really nice. And Tim's just sitting over here quietly, just doing his own thing.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's exactly right. So Dale's first to act here. Now, Dale's got 2.3 million behind him.
Wow.
It's 100,000 to call, and he's got Jack 9 offsuit. What's he going to do here, Deb?
Oh, Jack 9, I think he'll call it, yeah.
Yeah, of course, he's going to play 100,000. Now, we've got Matt with
3-2, he calls his 50, though. He's small
his
blind.
small blind, and Tim's got 9-5. Now, I'm assuming that he's going to check here, and
Yeah.
which he will, see a free flop.
Bit of a mixed bag, these cards, Carly.
Surely is, Deb.
We've got a queen, a 10 and a 7.
Yep, so which gives Dale an open-ended straight draw.
Yep, and they're all checked. Next
Yep,
card's
it's
a 2.
So Matt now has the best hand with 3-2.
Yeah.
Instead of a pair of 2s.
Yeah, little ducks, don't they call those, Carly?
They surely do. They surely do. So Matt has bet on his 2.
Yeah.
100,000, just min bet. So it's 100,000 for Tim to call. He does fold. And Dale's going to call, of course.
Yeah, because there's also a flush draw out there for Dale too, because he's got the Jack of
That's
clubs.
correct. That's correct. And so,
Another two.
another 2. So Matt turns, yep, so he rivers trips.
Oh, good on him. He makes a bet. Dale's not going to, no, Dale folds.
Dale folds. So, well, at least Matt got a little bit of chips back. He's now back to 1.1 million.
Oh, good on him. And those little ducks, they do help sometimes.
They surely do, Deb. And it proves any 2 cards can win.
That's right. Even 3-2 offsuit, Carly.
That's it. And sometimes it's worth to pay that extra, to pay the big blind to see a flop, isn't it?
Yep. Now, Tim folds on 9-3 offsuit. Dale, 8-6 offsuit. Dale's only got to pay his 50 small blind.
Yep. And
does.
so what have we got on big blind? We've got Queen 7.
Matt checks.
Yep. So we'll see a flop again. So we've got Jack, 7, Jack.
Oh, wow. So Matt's got 2 pair and he makes a bet.
Yep. And Dale folds.
Yeah, of course he would.
Dale didn't have a piece of that, so that was a smart move by him. No point chasing something that's not coming, isn't that right, Deb?
That's right, especially when you don't know whether Matt might have had the other jack.
That's exactly right.
So here we go, new hand. These boys are playing very tight today. Oh,
We are Ace 9, so he's going to call. He's
Yep.
going to make the Matt with 9-3, 50,000 for him to call. He's going to call, and Tim with 10-6.
yeah, Tim will check this.
Yeah, I'd say so. He said, yeah, he surely does. We've seen a lot of flops recently. Oh,
Yeah,
well,
that's-
Tim's picked up a flush draw.
He surely has.
So let's see what's going to happen here. So is Dale going for chips there, Deb?
I think so. He's made a bet.
Yep, he wants to see where he is, so just a little minimum bet. So we've got
Now Matt's folded his hand, but Tim has called.
the 200,000. Yep. Okay.
Another
so we've got 8, so that doesn't help anyone at the moment. Dale's still in front with the ace, the higher card.
That's right.
However, Tim has a lot of outs. Any heart, any 10,
And they're
any
both
6.
Yeah, that's right. And they're both checked. And
No, doesn't get there. So Dale does take down that pot, depending on what happens here with
That's
the betting,
right.
Deb, because you might bluff someone off there. Let's just see what's going to happen here. So
he
Tim
does.
is making a bet, so Dale's going to fold. So Dale did have the best hand. However, due to Tim being aggressive,
That's right.
Dale has folded his hand.
And Tim needed to be aggressive there.
Well, he did. Well, the only way he was going to win that pot is by betting there, wasn't it?
That's right. And he had the chips to do that.
That's correct.
And here we go, Carly. Now, if you notice, Carly, because you've only got top 3 players, the players are speeding up their play. They generally do this one or two things. As they're tired, there's only 3 of them, so their play's a lot quicker. And sometimes the computer graphics doesn't keep up with
Okay.
the
Yeah,
speed
fair
of
enough.
it.
Thanks for putting that out, Deb.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've just got small blind and big blind playing here.
Oh, look what they've got, Carly. 5-3 and 3-2.
Well, 2-3 did win before, so
That's right.
we've got
5.
7 and an ace. So Tim does have the best hand right now with a pair of 5s.
And he's going to make a bet. Yes.
And so Dale just called there. Interesting. Well, because he just needs a 4.
He does.
Excuse me.
He does. Oh, another ace.
But a 4 would.
Now Tim checks that. And he's got his 4.
And he has got his straight. So Dale does have the straight here.
Now Dale's going to have to bet here, isn't he, Carly?
Oh, he's gonna have to bet here, and we'll see what Tim wants to do, whether he wants to come along with him. So Dale has put a reasonable bet out there.
Now, does Tim think Dale is doing exactly what he just done to Dale, and just sort of bluffing him off the hand, or?
Yeah, and so no, he's showed and he is folding. So
Yeah.
Dale does win that pot, and Tim didn't believe that he had the best hand with 5s and aces.
So again, Carly, 3-2 again.
That's exactly
Any 2
right.
cards.
Any 2 cards, Deb. That's exactly what we say, isn't it?
Both times offsuits too, Carly, not even suited.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Okay, now we're back dealing again. Do you realise, Carly, these guys have been sitting at this table for over 3 hours? It's such a long time to be
Deb,
sitting.
I'm exhausted just thinking about that. 3
Yeah.
hours, and that's not including the day that they've been playing as well.
That's right. But due to the fact that, we've only got about 50 minutes to put on TV, we obviously have to cut out some of the hands, but the majority of the hands still stay in the tournament. So it's quite interesting how these guys are playing.
It surely is. All right, so we've got Dale that's got King Queen offsuit. It's 50,000 for him to call as he's in the small blind,
And it looks
and
like
he's
Matt-
raised to 300,000. And Matt's gone all in over the top
Yeah.
with Jack 10 suited. Yep, and Dale does fold there, Deb. Good fold, I think.
Yeah, it is, Carly. Look, Dale doesn't want to end his tournament life just yet. He wants to get just a little bit further, and it looks like we might be going to a commercial break very soon, Carly, with these guys having a nice little chat between themselves.
And we'll come back to the final three. And we are back for more action on the felt, Deb.
Yeah, still top three, Carly, and they're still all in there with a chance to taking out that title.
Regional champion and the trophy.
Now, Tim's called 100k with 9-7 suited.
Yep, and we've got Dale with Queen 5 offsuit, and it's only 50,000 for him to call, and he's made that call.
Now, Matt here with his 9-2. I'm assuming he'll just check.
Well, yeah, I'd see a free flop with that, Deb.
Yep, here we go.
All
10,
right.
7, 8.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Well, we've got a couple. Well, we've got actually Tim hit his 7, but there's two guys in there with 9s that can hit a flush.
Oh, it's straight.
Yeah,
it's straight.
straight,
Open-ended straight. Yep, so that's interesting, isn't it? So
now, Matt bets 150, Tim calls.
Yep, okay, so we've got an 8. So at the moment, we've got Tim with pocket 7s. Sorry, a pair of 7s and a pair of 8s.
Yep.
And Matt's on a straight draw. And Matt bets and Tim folds.
Wow.
Interesting there, isn't it? So sometimes it is the most aggressive player or the person that puts out the bet will actually take the pot down, Deb.
That's right, Carly. And at this stage, it's well worth putting out a bet there to see if you can get rid of your opponent just to take that small pot. Matt's folding his 7-4 offsuit.
Yeah, and Tim's got Queen 9 offsuit. I really like Queen 9 as a hand,
Do you,
Deb.
Carly?
Yeah, I'm quite fond of it. I mean, I'll fold it to a raise, but I like to see a flop with Queen 9.
Yeah. Look, Tim's obviously called that. No, he's raised it to 250k.
250k.
Will Dale call? Yes,
And he
has.
does. 150,000 for him to call. King 5 suited, and he has. So let's see a flop here, Deb. What's going to happen?
Oh, look, you never know, Carly. When 2-3 can come out, there we go. And Dale's hit his king. Dale is really hitting at the moment.
He is. And Tim just needs a jack or an ace for a straight.
Still needs his jack. Yep.
Yep, so that will be interesting, won't it?
Now, he bet 250k and Dale has called.
Yep, all right. So Dale now has kings and 3s. Tim's still chasing a jack.
And Tim checked that and Dale went all in with 750k. Now, this is a hard one for Tim to call this.
What does he do here?
Don't know. He's still got a bit of a stack there, but he hasn't got as much as he did before.
Where is all Dale's chips gone?
Well, Dale has just reeked in his chips, and his chip stack at the moment is 1.8. So he's not doing too badly, Carly, considering what he come to the table with.
Yeah, okay. All right, so around to Tim. It's 100,000 for Tim to call.
10-9. Now, a lot of players like these two cards. They aren't suited, but no, he's folding anyway.
He's folding, yeah. Dale with 8-6, 50,000 for him to call.
And he calls.
And he's going to call, definitely he's going to call there. And Dale with, Matt with 6-3 is going to check that.
Look what we've got, Carly.
So Dale still has the best hand with 8 high.
Yep, and it's a rainbow flop, and the boys are both checking.
Yep, for Matt to win, he'd have to hit a 3. Now, they've both hit a 6.
Wow.
However, Dale does have a better hand,
That's
so
right.
he's in front at the moment here. Now, what's Matt going to do?
Well, Dale's just bet, and it looks like Matt's getting ready to call the 150k, and he does.
He surely does. All right, and let's... no, he's actually raised it to 400,000.
Oh, wow, Carly, that is.
And Dale has folded.
So, re-raise. See what happens when you they re-raise you.
No, that's interesting. Smart play by Matt there, wasn't it? Because he didn't have the best hand, but he represented that he had the best hand, Deb.
That's right. And
playing the opponent, not the cards. He
That's
was
right.
there, which I thought was really, really good play. All right, so now we're back. Dale's got 10-4 offsuit, 100,000 for him to play. He's going to fold this.
That's it, Carly. Matt has ace-8, your hand again.
That's it. 50,000 for him to call. He's going to call this. And we'll go around to... Oh, he's probably going to raise this, actually. And he does. He does. Is that 300,000
Tim
on top?
folds and throws his chips over towards Matt.
Yep, Tim had 5-2, and that was probably a very smart fold there.
Now, I heard a little story earlier on, Carly. These boys are laughing, saying that everybody will know what they played on the final table once this goes to air. And the revelation of that to the players is quite interesting.
It's true. There'll be no secrets after that, will there, Deb?
Definitely won't be, especially for Matt when he's sort of bluffed a few people
Yep,
off a
Matt
few
folded
pots.
his 5-2. We're around to Tim, who's small blind, and he's called,
Wow.
and Dale. So, all right.
Now Tim has hit his king, but there is a straight draw out there for Dale.
He just needs a 10.
Yeah.
So will he get there, Deb?
No, Tim's just made a bet, and
Yeah.
Dale is going to call it. And Dale needs his 10, doesn't he?
Min bet, you chase it, and
Oh no.
yeah,
He hits his queen,
he
but
hits
the
his
king.
queen. But unfortunately, Tim's got the king. But does Dale think he's good here?
And Dale makes a bet.
And Tim calls, and of course he takes down that pot,
Yeah.
and Dale's left with 1.2 in chips.
And it increases Tim's lead to 2.2.
Big stack, isn't it? Big
That's
stack.
it.
All right, so they're hydrating, which is always good to see, Deb.
Yeah, very good to see that the players just have to sing out when we take a break or we go and get them a drink or something to eat. But Tim's ace 8 again, and Tim calls the 100.
Yep, and Dale with Queen 9, he's going to play this, I'd say. Yeah, he calls the 50. And Matt with 7-5, he's going to check his big blinds.
Family, Carly. And
Yeah.
even though there's only 3 of them, it's still a family.
And currently, Matt has the best hand with a pair of 7s and a pair of 10s, sorry. Interesting here. So Dale's checked. It's around to Matt, and Matt's put out a bet of 150,000.
And Tim calls his 150, and Dale folds his hand,
Dale's
gets
quick
right
to
out
fold
of it.
that. Yep. All right. So the two boys will just battle it out then, won't they?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got a 4, which doesn't help either. Matt's still currently in front with his pair of 7s. And so Tim needs to hit an 8 or an ace to take this pot down, Deb.
That's right. So,
Right. And the rear card?
no.
No. So unlucky. Unlucky for that. And Matt does take that pot down.
He
Yep.
surely does.
Yep. So that
So a little 5-7 offsuit, Carly. We're talking about the 2-3, now it's 5-7 offsuit can win.
that's exactly right. And depending on how you play it, Deb, like if you want to represent, you've got a bigger hand, could have taken that pot down. It all depends, doesn't it?
That's right. That's
All right.
exactly right, Carly. So here the boys are. They're still smiling.
That's always fun on our final tables, Debs, isn't there?
Well, I'm just wondering where Dale's mate is. It's come all the way from Ipswich. He's still waiting to go home.
Yep. All right, so Tim has got ace jack in the big blind. What's he going to do here?
Tim would have to raise.
He's raised, and Matt has folded his
Yeah.
9-6.
Gee, these are quick hands, aren't they, Carly?
They are.
But the boys know what they want to do. And while they're shuffling up the cards, Carly, we just wanted to make another mention of the website. If people want to go on there, they find some interesting stuff on our new AustralianProPoker.com.au website. They just have to hit the buttons and the drop downs come down and give them all the information about our games, our
Excellent.
league and our teams, Carly.
Excellent. All right, so Matt has folded his 5-2. We've got Tim who's called with 8-3, and Dale has checked his Queen 2.
So we've got a 10, a 2 and a 6.
And currently Queen 2 is in front, hitting a 2 on the flop.
Yeah, little 2s again.
That's exactly right. And so we've got
Boys both check.
both
We see
check,
a turn card.
which is a 9. Doesn't improve Tim's hand at all. Oh, he could have a 7 for a straight.
That's right, exactly right.
But and Dale, does Dale have faith in his 2? Because Tim's bet 200,000. What does he do here?
He
He's going to
folds.
fold. He's going to
Yeah.
fold. So Tim does take the hand down with nothing, with
Yeah.
8 high, really.
Yeah, and that's how the game goes sometimes, Carly. You've got to represent you've got something sometimes, but honestly, you know.
And I mean, I probably wouldn't call with just a 2 there either, Deb.
No,
Oh,
definitely
with
not.
7s are back.
Oh, Tim has started to get his good cards back again,
So pocket 7s are back.
and he bets 600.
Yep. And Dale has folded his 9-4, and Matt has woken up with big
Oh,
slick.
he's pushed all in, Carly.
With
2.6 million. Oh, ace king.
Oh, and Tim has made the
Wow,
call.
wow, that's a
Tim
big
has made
call.
the call. So we're going to see some fireworks here,
Yeah,
Deb.
we certainly are.
So Matt has to hit an ace or a king, and Tim's just hoping don't hit.
And look at Matt's look. He's relaxing back, but he's not really
6,
relaxed.
Jack.
Wow.
So
still in the
Tim's
lead.
still in front.
King.
Oh no!
Wow.
Has hit a 7 to win.
And
Wow.
there you go. Tim has lost most of his stack.
Does he still have a little bit of chips left, Deb?
I think he does.
I think he does. Wow, that's got to really hurt, doesn't it?
Yeah, Tim's gone from, second chip leader when he come to final table. He's done
to being the chip leader for quite a while to now not having much at all.
These young boys have just grinded him down, Carly.
They have. Okay, so we've got Dale with Jack 2, and he doesn't think it's worth the 200,000, so he folds. And so we've got Matt here who's got ace 5 off suit. Now it's 100,000 for him to call, but I think they're raising chips there.
Yeah, they are, Carly. And Matt and Tim has folded. He's not going to risk his tournament life on those little 9-4 cards, and we're off to a break now. So we'll see you back soon.
Welcome back, viewers. We are back with our final 3.
Matt's first to act, and Matt has 9-6 suited. Now, Matt has gone to 5.1 million in chips.
Wow, Dad, that's huge.
It is, but he's folding this.
He's folding, yep, nice.
Tim's folding as well, so it looks like to that chip stack that Tim's got, he might only have one more hand left.
Yeah, I'd say so. So, Dale does happily take the blinds.
Yeah, and get a free hand.
He gets a walk. He gets a walk, they call that, Deb.
That's right, Carly. Now, Tim.
So it's for him to play, it's all in 6-2, no.
Folds, he's going to see another lot of cards.
Which means that the next hand he'll be forced to be all in.
Yeah, and Matt takes those few chips with a smile on his face.
Oh, so he gets a walk too.
Yeah.
Interesting, isn't it? All right, so we've got Tim all in.
For 7-2 offsuit, and Dale has ace 10. I'm sure Dale will.
Yep, he's going to jam. He's gone all in. And so 9-6 for Matt. Does he risk 800,000 to potentially end the tournament now? No, he doesn't.
No, he's going to fold.
It's an interesting move there, because you'd assume that Dale had high cards. All right, so it's heads up. 7-2 versus ace 10.
And
Tim needs to hit to win. Otherwise, he's out of this tournament, and he will come third, Deb.
That's it.
Oh, the first
look at
card
that.
out.
Look, they both hit on the
flop. So Tim needs a 7 or a 2 to win.
And he doesn't get it, so that's Tim. Tim's out in third. He's got cash and the third place trophy. He goes over to Frank for the interview.
Thanks, Dale.
And there's our third place finisher, Tim. Congratulations, third place. There's a trophy for you.
Cheers.
Mate, that was so hard. You ground all the way down to the end there. Ace 10 against 7-2. That's just nasty.
Yeah, man. Good afternoon to poker. It was good.
You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, had a great time.
And we'll see you back here again?
Yeah, definitely. I'm a luck box.
Now, he's got that and he's got his trophy and he's come third, but what he really wants is that. There's $150 for you for coming third.
Cheers, brother.
Thank you
Thanks
very much for playing.
Man. Yeah, man. Good afternoon.
All right, we're heads up. Let's get back to see who's going to win this game.
Okay, now we're heads up, Carly, and this is where the business really begins.
Yeah, so it's 5.1 up against 1 million in chips, so it's going to be interesting, isn't it? So Matt's got 6-5, and he's called the extra 100,000.
And Dave will check.
Yeah, with his queen 3. If he hits a queen here, I'd say he's going to go all in.
He did, Carly.
Let's see what he's going to do here, and only one move, and he's all in, of course. Now, what's Matt going to do here? 800 to call, and Matt folds. So Dale does pick up a little bit of chips.
Yeah. Now, it's really interesting, Carly, these two boys. We've got the young boy from Surface, Matt, who's only 20, I believe, and young Dale from Ipswich, who's, I believe, 21.
Yeah, I'd say he's about that age. So Dale looks down to 9-2. It's 100,000 for him to call. He's going to fold this,
That's
and
right.
Matt will take the walk.
And Matt shows him his cards.
Doesn't matter what he has. Dale wasn't prepared to risk anything on 9-2, was he, Deb?
That's right. Now, Dale's only got to get a good hand or two here, and he can chip up.
That's exactly right. So Matt's woken up and he's got 9-8 offsuit, and it's 100,000 for him to call here. What's he going to do? He's looking, he's seen how many chips he's got.
Yeah.
Does he want to risk it? No, and
Folds.
he's given Dale a walk too. And Dale shows his hand. Obviously, Dale probably had a good hand there. So it's going to be a little bit back and forth. We're just hoping, Deb, that they both get a good hand at the same time,
That's
really,
it.
don't they?
That's it,
We
Carly.
want to see a flop. We haven't seen a flop in a while.
No, we haven't. And these boys are playing very tight and cautious because the talk of the table is they want that big trophy.
That's it. All right, so Dale's got king 10
Oh, but
offset.
here he goes.
Yep, and he's gone all in.
Yep.
And Matt's got 7-3, so it's 700,000 for him to call. And his stack of 5 mil.
No.
And he's not going to play that. He's not going to play. He doesn't want to double him up.
That's right, exactly.
He doesn't want to take the risk. He wants to, he wants to win that big trophy, Deb, and the cash prize that goes along with it, really.
Yeah, so he's holding on to as many of his chips as he can until he gets a decent hand, and then he might force Dale's hand.
That's it. All right, so Matt's in the small blind, and he's got Queen 5 this time. Is he going to play, or is he... Oh, he's going to play. Interesting. So he makes the call, and we're around to Dale, and Dale's got Ace 3, and what's Dale going to do? He just checked. Interesting. All right, so we'll see a flop here, Deb, which is always nice to see. 5, Jack 7. So Matt has the best hand now with a pair of 5s, and he's going to make a bet, and I'm assuming that Dale is going to fold here. Yeah, because he hasn't hit.
Right.
He just doesn't want to play that. So it's going to be a little bit back and forth for a while, I'd say, Deb.
Yeah. Now, also mentioning while we got a chance, Carly, is our Facebook, our Australian Pro Poker Facebook group pages. We've got a New South Wales one and Queensland one if people want to go and see what's happening.
Yeah, excellent. We'll
look
log
at
on
this.
and add us as a friend. All right, so we've got Dale who's working up with pocket 6s. He's gone all in, and Matt has folded his 7-4. So unlucky for Dale, he doesn't get a chance to double up there.
No.
But he does pick up a couple of blinds, and he's back to 1.1 million, and Matt is now down to 4.9.
Yeah. He's
Still
folded.
He's folded his 7-4.
These are very quick hands, Carly.
They surely are, Deb. They surely are. And these guys are tied at this point, aren't they?
They're just waiting for a good hand too, just to make that big move to see who can just take out that title. But they'll be patient.
That's exactly right. And I mean, Dale's got a long drive back to Ipswich tonight, doesn't he?
He sure does. But look, Matt's got ace 10.
Well, we might see if Dale gets a decent hand. We'll see some action here, Deb.
I reckon he'll. No, he folds.
No. Okay, so he went all in. Dale folded his Jack 2 suited.
Yeah.
And again, we miss out on a flop, Deb.
Oh, I don't know when we're going to see this flop, Carly.
And we get these cards dealt again.
But that's how it happens. Now, we've just done a quick chip up too, so the boys have got their blues taken away, and their whites are the 100,000K.
Okay, excellent. So Matt's got 10-6 offsuit, 200,000 for him to call. So blinds are obviously now 200,000, 400,000.
Yeah.
And
pretty even here, Carly. Matt's got 42% chance. It's just been raised though to 87 because he has hit his 6.
And Dale needs a queen here, doesn't he? He really does need a queen.
But he folds.
He folds because Matt does make a bet. And again, Deb, we go back to shuffling up and dealing.
Yeah, this is quite a swift, quick table, but the boys seem to be enjoying it. They're smiling and
laughing, I think, which is the best thing. I mean, we just want a fun, friendly game of poker,
that's
don't
right.
we?
That's what Australian Pro Poker's all about.
That's
that
it.
place where everybody and anybody can come and have a good game of
That's
cards.
it. All right, so we've actually got to see a flop here.
Jack,
King 10. So Matt has actually hit his 10. He's
checked
Is
it.
he trapping? He's trapping
Oh,
Dale
he
here.
has.
Dale's gone in, and I'd say that Matt's going to call the 1.2 million here. It's going to be very interesting.
No.
Oh, he folded.
yeah, wow.
He folded. Dale was very lucky to get away with that
it
move, I'd
certainly
say.
was. So here we go, Carly. Matt has 5-2 offsuit. He's got 200 to call. I think he's going to call. He did.
Yeah, he's going to call this. And Dale's got 7-2.
Oh, wow.
So he actually has the better hand.
Yeah.
And Dale's gone all in. And Matt has folded. Wow. Good play by Dale. He picks up a few more blinds. And he's increased his stack now.
He is. Look at that, Carly. Just a few slight bets there, and Matt folds to him. So he's being smart here.
He surely is. He surely is. All right. So it's 300,000 for Dale to call.
And he folds. 6-2. He's going to give Matt a walk. Matt shows his cards, whatever they are. Mustn't have been too interesting. He's got a bit of a smile on his face.
Interesting. Interesting. Very good play by both of these guys. They're playing the opponents, which I like to see. All right, so Matt's got Queen Jack offsuit.
Yeah, now Matt's got 4.4.
Oh, this is going to be it.
Ace 10.
They're both all in.
Yeah,
This is going to be it, Deb. So
Ace 10 versus Queen Jack Carly. Wow, this is interesting.
So if Dale wins here, Matt will still be in play.
Yeah.
But if Matt wins, unfortunately, Dale's in second and Matt will take it out. So let's see here. So currently Dale is in front by 58% chance of winning this hand. Matt's got 42, but it all can change on the flop.
7, 10.
9. Oh no,
Wow.
that's given an open-ended straight draw. So let's
Flush
see
draw.
here.
Flush. Matt hits his flush,
Oh
Carly.
no, I didn't
Wow.
even see that. Wow.
And Matt is grin from ear to ear. The boy from the Gold Coast has taken down the title, but I'm sure that young Dale is not unhappy with where he's come and how he's played today. But
And Matt, regional champion for Gold Coast. Frank, it's over to you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've reached the end of final table down here at the RSL Club at Surfers Paradise. Now, Matt has just picked it up. Dale, unfortunately, has come in second. But it's not all bad news because I'm now finally going to be telling you how much money they win. Dale, you picked up $250. Matt, you picked up $400. We'll start with Dale. Did you have a good day?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, you enjoyed Australia Pro Poker?
Yes, I did.
And we'll see you back again?
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's what I want to hear. And Matt, boy, talk about a grind. You get $50 off me for taking me out at Bounty. Now you've picked up another $400. You've had a profitable day.
Definitely, yeah.
And we'll see you back here again?
For sure.
Wonderful. Folks, that's all we've got for tonight. It's been a very long day. I hope you've enjoyed the show. This is Australian Pro Poker. I'm Frank, and I'll look for you on the final table.